What if I told you I remember dying, before I was ever born? This isn't fiction. This isn't a dream. This is my story, the story of how I was born, the day I died. Welcome back. If you've ever had chills down your spine while reading about past lives, near-death experiences, or stories that defy logic, this one's going to blow your mind. So grab a drink, get comfortable, and let me take you on a journey that's haunted me since the day I could speak. I was about 3 years old when the dreams started. A plane. Fire. Screaming. The terrifying feeling of falling, then silence. These weren't just nightmares. They were memories, vivid, repeating, and always ending the same way. I'd tell my parents about the woman in the red dress who was waiting for me at the airport. The co-pilot whose name I kept repeating. Danny. And the sound of the engine stalling right before impact. Context drop. Reincarnation cases among children have fascinated scientists for decades. Dr. Ian Stevenson of the University of Virginia documented over 2,500 such cases, where kids recall past lives with eerily accurate detail. Have you, or someone you know, ever experienced childhood dreams that felt like leftover memories from a different life? Let me know in the comments. You might be surprised how many people share this. One day, while flipping through an old aviation magazine at my uncle's house, I froze. There it was. The exact cockpit I saw in my dreams, marked with the number 342. After some digging, we uncovered a tragic story. Jack Turner, pilot, died in a plane crash in 1972 en route from Dallas to Denver. Guess what day it happened? August 17, 1972. Jack was a decorated Vietnam veteran turned commercial pilot. He was 32 when he died. His aircraft malfunctioned mid-flight. Despite trying to land safely, all 38 on board perished. It was like reading my own obituary. Same fears. Same instincts. I could feel what he felt. But here's the kicker, no one else in my family had any ties to aviation. No pilots. No accidents. Nothing. Speculative reflection. What if death isn't the end, but just a door? And what if some of us remember walking through it? When I was 7, my parents took me to an air museum. My reaction shocked everyone. I stopped in front of a black and white photo of a flight crew, and I pointed. "That's me," I said. "That's Danny, and that's the woman I was going to marry." Family reaction. At first, they laughed, until I recited details about that flight that weren't on the placard, including how Danny would hum Elvis songs while checking the instruments. How the stewardess was secretly engaged. Engaging visual suggestion. Overlay old photos of aviation, match them with faded recreations, and use ghostly transitions to illustrate memory overlaps. Did you know a boy named James Leininger, born in 1998, had similar memories of being a World War II pilot? He named aircraft parts correctly at age 2 and recalled names of fallen squad members, verified by records decades old. By age 13, I was obsessed with finding answers. Why did I remember? Was I supposed to do something with these memories? I visited mediums, hypnotherapists, even attended a seminar on past life regression. During one session, under hypnosis, I described Jack's final moments with chilling clarity. The way the cabin tilted, the final brace command, the feeling of peace as everything went dark. Expert insight, optional addition. Past life regression therapy is often dismissed by mainstream science. But thousands have reported breakthroughs, emotional, physical, even spiritual, after connecting with past selves. It wasn't about proving I was Jack. It was about healing. Understanding why I feared planes, why I loved writing aviation novels, why I felt older than I should. Montage segment. Show progress, first flight, journal entries, visiting Jack's crash site, emotional closure. Let's take a moment to zoom out. What does it mean if reincarnation is real? Are we destined to carry forward unresolved dreams? Do our souls choose where to go next? Or is it all coincidence? Some believe we're here to fulfill soul contracts, to learn lessons we didn't finish. Others say it's just energy recycling. Speculative twist. What if certain people, like Jack, died with such intense emotion that part of their soul never moved on, until they found a new vessel? And maybe I wasn't just born the day Jack died. Maybe I was chosen. So here I am. A man with two lives. One that ended in the sky. And one that began in its shadow. I'm not here to convince you. I'm just sharing what I've lived. If even one part of my story resonates with you, if you've ever felt more than just yourself, then maybe, just maybe, we're all part of something greater. Call to action. Have you experienced anything like this? A dream that felt too real? A memory that didn't belong to you? Tell me in the comments. Let's talk about it. Like. Subscribe. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Your soul might just be older than you think.